This video will examine different ways you can stay current about trends that may affect what programs you offer and how or where those services are being delivered. We'll look at 4 different tools, including the media, Google Trends, trade associations, and market research reports. Media organizations report on trends in fitness and wellness and sports participation at the national level, or give you insight into your community at the local level. Investing in a subscription to your local media outlets is worthwhile for another reason. It will probably be a place to advertise or promote your programming. Some examples of media useful for this project include the New York Times, NPR stations including the local WVTF station in Charlottesville, and the city's newspaper, the Daily Progress. Google Trends is a neat tool that allows you to search, track, and compare Google search terms and topics over a period of time, and even by location. You'll sometimes see media reports that use this data from CNN or other places, but the cool thing is that you can too. For example, we can see when people are searching for certain terms. So here you can see the last 12 months worth of each of these search terms, including a sharp drop-off for when the coronavirus hit and people stopped searching for activities to do. You can also see somewhat the seasonality of these kind of things and when people start looking for example, baseball, and the peak of basketball in the fall, as well as football. So you can use that kind of data to make decisions. Google Trends also will break down data by metro area or state. And you can see from this one where certain terms are more popular, including the fact that in Charlottesville, youth soccer dominates. Trade groups represent the interests of the member firms of a particular industry. They do this by maintaining member directories or lobbying the government for laws that will benefit those organizations. Trade groups often publish websites, newsletters, trade journals, or annual surveys that discuss topics that are uniquely relevant to companies in that industry. Look on their websites for the words resources, publications, or research for free information. One example is the National Recreation Park Association, which publishes the magazine Parks and Recreation that would be useful for you to look at in terms of trends. Data about consumers' attitudes and buying habits. However, JMU subscribes to 2 resources, Mintel and Statista, that provide these kind of reports. You can see they have pretty hefty price tags, although Statista is much more reasonable. Fortunately, both of these will be available to you while you're students at JMU, and when you're out working in an industry, you might be able to buy a report that is tailored to your needs at a reasonable price. Like I said, Statista does that. Or you might be able to use other tools that we have discussed today to try and approximate this without the expensive purchase. The best resources available to forecast trends for this project includes the New York Times, which JMU Libraries provides for you as a subscription while you're a student at JMU, Google Trends, Parks and Recreation Magazine, and market research tools like Statista and Sports Market Analytics. All of these, except Google Trends, are licensed by JMU, so you will need to remember to access them through the JMU Libraries website and log in with your EID. If you don't, and you just try to Google one of these and log in using your credentials there, it's not going to work. All 3 of these are available on the SRM 337 Research Guide. You should intentionally subscribe to at least one news site, rather than passively following it through social media. Media organizations are definitely a starting point for trends research. Google Trends will show you what people are searching for, including at the location level. Trade groups do surveys and other research that will be useful to members and you might be able to access through a membership. And market research reports are valuable and provide lots of great information, but are not 100% necessary if your organization's funds don't permit purchasing them.